When was the last time you sat alone, not by accident, but by choice? Not with your phone, not with a book, not with distractions, just you and the vastness of your own presence. Most of us spend our lives surrounded by people, noise, and endless streams of information. But in all this busyness, we forget one simple truth. Without understanding and embracing the one person you live with every moment how can you ever truly understand the world? Being alone is not loneliness. Loneliness is a lack. Being alone is fullness. It is the art of being complete within yourself. It is a state of profound empowerment where the chatter of the world fades and your inner clarity shines. Why is this important? Because in solitude, life reveals itself. It is in the stillness of being alone that the deepest questions arise. Who am I? What am I doing here? Where is my joy? These are not just philosophical musings, they are the roots of a life well lived. Yet, most people run from being alone because they fear their own thoughts. They fear silence. But let me tell you, silence is not empty, it is overflowing with wisdom. If you can be at peace with yourself, the world becomes a playground, not a battlefield. Relationships become enriching, not burdensome. Success stops being a chase and starts being a natural outcome of clarity. So, I urge you, spend time with yourself, not as an obligation, but as a celebration. Learn to enjoy the stillness. When you do, you will find that being alone is not a weakness, it is the foundation of your strength. Solitude is not loneliness. While they might appear similar on the surface, they arise from entirely different places within us. Loneliness is a state of feeling incomplete, a sense of lack that emerges when we crave connection or validation from outside ourselves. It carries an ache, a yearning for something or someone to fill a perceived void. In contrast, solitude is a state of wholeness. It is the realization that you are enough, that your existence is not defined by the presence or absence of others. Loneliness often stems from dependence, the belief that our happiness and fulfillment are tied to external sources. When those sources are absent, loneliness takes root. It is a cry for connection, often rooted in the fear of being alone. Solitude, however, comes from a place of inner richness. It is not an escape from the world, but a return to oneself. In solitude, you are not seeking anything outside, you are simply allowing yourself to be without distractions or expectations. In solitude, there is no emptiness. Instead, there is a fullness, a profound sense of presence and being. It is an opportunity to step away from the noise of the world and tune into the rhythm of your own existence. This is where true clarity arises, where you begin to see yourself not through the eyes of others, but through the lens of your own inner truth. When you embrace solitude, you discover that you are not alone in the way loneliness makes you feel. You are surrounded by life, by the quiet hum of existence that is always present but often drowned out by the chaos of daily living. Solitude allows you to connect deeply with this, to realize that you are a part of something vast and interconnected. The beauty of solitude lies in its power to transform. What begins as a quiet moment alone can unfold into a profound journey of self-discovery. It teaches you that your worth is not contingent on how others perceive you, nor is your happiness dependent on external circumstances. Instead, it reveals that everything you need is already within you, waiting to be uncovered in the stillness. So solitude is not something to fear or avoid, it is something to embrace. It is a sacred space where you can grow, reflect, and reconnect with your true self. In solitude, you are not isolated, you are home. Inner clarity arises in stillness. In a world brimming with distractions where noise and activity seem unending, we often lose touch with the quiet wisdom that resides within us. Stillness is not merely the absence of movement or sound, it is a state of being where the mind settles, the noise subsides, and a deeper awareness begins to emerge. When we are constantly immersed in the chaos of daily life, our thoughts become cluttered like a muddy river stirred up by constant activity. In stillness, the waters begin to settle, and what was once murky becomes clear. This clarity is not something that comes from the outside, it is already present within us, waiting to surface when the distractions fade away. Inner clarity is not about solving every problem or having all the answers. It is about seeing things as they truly are. In stillness, you can observe your thoughts without judgment, notice your emotions without being overwhelmed by them, and recognize the patterns of your life with a new perspective. It is a process of peeling back the layers of noise and clutter to uncover the truth that resides beneath. This stillness is not something you need to seek far and wide. It is always available to you, but it requires a willingness to pause, to stop running, and to simply be. It may feel uncomfortable at first as the mind resists and the silence feels foreign. But with time, you begin to realize that this silence is not empty, it is full of insight, wisdom, and peace. Inner clarity gained in stillness is transformative. It empowers you to make decisions from a place of understanding rather than reaction. It helps you navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. It deepens your connection to yourself, allowing you to act in alignment with your true values and aspirations. In stillness, you come to see that clarity is not something you achieve by force, it is something you allow by letting go. It is the natural state of the mind when it is free from agitation. The more you practice stillness, the more you realize that clarity is not something you find, it is something you are. Facing your inner self is one of the most profound yet challenging journeys you can undertake. It requires courage to turn inward, to confront the truths and shadows that reside within you. Most people avoid this introspection because it can feel uncomfortable, even unsettling, to face the parts of ourselves we would rather ignore. But it is precisely in this act of looking inward that growth, healing, and transformation begin. Your inner self is not just the version of you that the world sees, it is the essence of who you are. It holds your aspirations, your fears, your strengths, and your vulnerabilities. It is the part of you that often whispers in quiet moments, urging you to listen. Yet it is so easily drowned out by the noise of daily life. Facing your inner self means listening to that voice, no matter how faint it may seem at first. This process starts with honesty. To face your inner self, you must be willing to look at your life without filters or excuses. It is about asking questions like, what do I truly want? What am I afraid of? What stories am I telling myself that no longer serve me? These questions may bring discomfort, but they also pave the way for self-awareness. Facing your inner self is not about judgment, it is about acceptance. It is recognizing that you are not perfect and you do not need to be. It is about embracing your flaws, your mistakes, and your pain as integral parts of your journey. The parts of yourself that you may want to hide are often the ones that hold the greatest lessons and the deepest wisdom. In doing this, you also discover your inner strength. You realize that you are capable of facing the challenges within you, just as you face those in the world outside. This strength is not about resistance or denial, it is about resilience and self-compassion. The beauty of facing your inner self is that it brings clarity and liberation. When you acknowledge and accept who you are, you free yourself from the need for external validation. You stop being a stranger to yourself and start living in alignment with your truth. This journey is not a one-time act but a lifelong practice. Each time you turn inward, you uncover a deeper layer of yourself. And with each step, you move closer to the person you are meant to be, not shaped by the expectations of the world, but by the authenticity of your own being. Tapping into creativity is not about waiting for inspiration to strike, it is about opening the door to a natural flow of ideas that already exists within you. Creativity is not a gift given to a select few, it is an innate quality of being human, a way of perceiving the world and expressing what you find. The challenge is not in finding creativity but in clearing the blockages that prevent it from flowing freely. To access creativity, you must first allow space for it. In our busy lives filled with schedules, notifications, and endless demands, the mind rarely has the freedom to wander and explore. Creativity thrives in moments of stillness and openness when you are not trying to force an outcome but simply letting your thoughts and ideas take shape naturally. One of the most effective ways to tap into your creativity is to embrace curiosity. Approach the world with a sense of wonder, asking questions and exploring new perspectives. Creativity flourishes when you step outside your comfort zone, when you are willing to experiment, fail, and try again. It is not about being right, it is about being bold enough to imagine and explore. Creativity also requires trust in your instincts and in the process. Often, we censor our ideas before they even have a chance to develop, doubting whether they are good enough. But creativity is not about judgment, it is about expression. Some of the most groundbreaking ideas have come from people who dared to explore what others dismissed as impossible or irrelevant. Another powerful way to ignite creativity is through connection not just with others, but with yourself. When you tap into your emotions, your experiences, and your unique perspective, you create something authentic and meaningful. Creativity is not about imitating what already exists, it is about bringing something new and deeply personal into the world. Engaging in activities that inspire you, whether it's art, music, writing, or even spending time in nature, can act as a catalyst for creativity. These moments of inspiration are like sparks, but it is up to you to nurture them into a flame. Dedication and consistent effort are just as important as inspiration in bringing your creative visions to life. Finally, remember that creativity is not confined to the arts. It is a way of thinking and problem solving that can be applied to every area of life. Whether you're finding new ways to approach challenges, innovating in your work, or simply adding a personal touch to your daily routines, creativity is always present, waiting to be embraced. By making space, staying curious, and trusting in your unique voice, you can tap into an endless well of creativity. It is not something you have to chase, it is already within you, ready to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Strengthening relationships begins with recognizing that the quality of your connections with others reflects the quality of your connection with yourself. Relationships are not about fixing or completing each other, but about growing together, offering mutual support, and sharing moments of understanding and joy. A strong relationship is not built on obligation or expectation, but on a foundation of trust, respect, and authenticity. One of the most powerful ways to strengthen any relationship is through active presence. In a world filled with distractions, giving someone your undivided attention has become a rare gift. Being fully present means listening not just to their words, but to their emotions, gestures, and silences. It's about creating a space where the other person feels seen and heard without judgment or interruption. Empathy is another cornerstone of strong relationships. To empathize is to step into someone else's shoes and see the world through their eyes. It doesn't mean you always have to agree, but it means you value their perspective. Empathy bridges gaps and fosters a sense of connection that goes beyond words. Communication is vital for strengthening relationships, but it's not just about talking, it's about honest and clear expression. Share your feelings and thoughts openly, but also create an environment where others feel safe to do the same. Avoid assumptions and instead ask questions to understand each other better. True communication is not about proving who is right, but about finding common ground. Equally important is the ability to forgive. No relationship is free from conflict or mistakes, but holding on to resentment or grudges weakens the bond between people. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful behavior, it means letting go of the burden of anger and giving the relationship a chance to heal and grow. Respect is at the heart of any strong relationship. Respect means valuing the other person's individuality, their choices, and their boundaries. It means appreciating their strengths while accepting their imperfections. Respect fosters trust, and trust is the foundation upon which all meaningful connections are built. To strengthen relationships, you must also be willing to invest time and effort. Strong bonds do not happen by accident. They are cultivated through shared experiences, mutual support, and consistent care. Celebrate each other's successes, stand by each other in difficult times, and never take the relationship for granted. Another key is personal growth. When you work on becoming the best version of yourself, you bring positivity and strength to your relationships. Your ability to love and support others is directly influenced by your capacity to love and support yourself. Finally, gratitude has the power to transform relationships. Take time to express your appreciation for the people in your life. A simple acknowledgement of what they mean to you can deepen your bond and make them feel valued. Strengthening relationships is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, effort, and a willingness to grow together. When you nurture your connections with care and intention, they become a source of joy, support, and love that enriches your life in countless ways. Recharging your energy is not a luxury, it is essential. In the relentless pace of modern life, where demands pull us in multiple directions, it is easy to find ourselves depleted physically, emotionally, and mentally. When we neglect to recharge, our ability to focus, create, and connect diminishes, leaving us running on empty. Recharging your energy is about renewing your vitality and reconnecting with your sense of purpose and joy. The first step to recharging your energy is recognizing when you need it. Your body and mind constantly send you signals, but in the rush of daily life, you may overlook them. Fatigue, irritability, lack of motivation, and a sense of being overwhelmed are clear signs that it's time to pause and replenish. One of the most effective ways to recharge is through rest. Sleep is not just about shutting down, it is a powerful regenerative process that allows your body and mind to recover and prepare for what lies ahead. Prioritize quality sleep, and you will notice a profound difference in your energy levels and overall well being. Physical movement is another key to recharging. Exercise may seem counterintuitive when you're tired, but it revitalizes your body by increasing circulation, releasing endorphins, and boosting your energy. Even a short walk in nature can refresh your mind and bring a sense of calm and clarity. Your diet also plays a crucial role in your energy. Nourishing your body with wholesome, nutrient-rich foods provides the fuel it needs to function optimally. Avoid energy-draining habits like overeating or consuming too much caffeine or sugar, which can create temporary highs but leave you feeling more fatigued in the long run. Recharging is not limited to physical care. Emotional and mental renewal are just as important. Taking time to disconnect from technology and constant notifications can work wonders. Instead, engage in activities that inspire and uplift you, whether it's reading, listening to music, meditating, or pursuing a creative hobby. These moments of joy help reset your mind and spirit. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful practices for recharging your energy. They allow you to step back from the chaos, center yourself, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Even a few minutes of deep breathing can reduce stress and bring a sense of calm and focus. Social connections can also recharge you, but only if they are meaningful and positive. Spend time with people who uplift and energize you, not those who drain your spirit. A heartfelt conversation or shared laughter with a loved one can rekindle your inner light. Equally important is honoring your need for solitude. Sometimes recharging requires stepping away from others and finding stillness within yourself. Solitude creates space for introspection, clarity, and renewal. Finally, reconnect with your purpose. Often fatigue arises from feeling disconnected from what truly matters to you. Reflect on your goals and values and align your actions with them. When your life feels purposeful, energy flows more naturally and you approach each day with enthusiasm. Recharging your energy is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. It is about cultivating habits, moments that restore your vitality and keep you in harmony with yourself. When you recharge regularly, you move through life with greater strength, resilience, and joy. Building self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth and the key to living a meaningful and intentional life. It is the process of understanding who you truly are, your thoughts, emotions, actions, and the underlying patterns that drive them. Self-awareness helps you navigate life with clarity and authenticity, enabling you to make conscious choices rather than being guided by unconscious habits or external influences. The journey of self-awareness begins with observation. Pause and take notice of your inner world. What thoughts dominate your mind? What emotions do you often experience? What reactions do you have to different situations? Becoming aware of these aspects without judgment is the first step toward understanding yourself. One of the most powerful tools for building self-awareness is reflection. Take time each day to review your actions and decisions. Journaling can be particularly effective, allowing you to explore your thoughts and feelings in depth. Writing helps uncover patterns that might not be obvious in the moment, revealing areas where you can grow. Feedback from others also plays a critical role. Often, we are blind to certain aspects of ourselves that are obvious to those around us. Seek input from people you trust, friends, family, or mentors. Listen openly to their perspectives, not as criticism but as valuable insights that can expand your understanding of yourself. Mindfulness is another essential practice for cultivating self-awareness. When you practice mindfulness, you bring your attention to the present moment, observing your thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. This creates a space between you and your reactions, allowing you to respond to situations with intention rather than impulse. Self-awareness also involves recognizing your values and beliefs. What matters most to you? What principles guide your decisions? When you clarify your values, you gain a compass that helps you align your actions with your authentic self. This alignment brings a sense of fulfillment and purpose to your life. Understanding your strengths and weaknesses is a key aspect of self-awareness. Embrace your abilities with gratitude and acknowledge areas where you can improve without harsh self-criticism. Self-awareness is not about perfection, it is about honesty and growth. Equally important is exploring your triggers and limitations. What makes you react strongly and why? Understanding the roots of your reactions, whether they stem from past experiences, fears, or unmet needs, empowers you to manage them constructively. Building self-awareness also means being aware of the impact you have on others. Consider how your words and actions affect those around you. Cultivating empathy and seeing yourself from another's perspective helps you build stronger relationships and fosters personal growth. Self-awareness is an ongoing process. As you evolve and experience new situations, your understanding of yourself deepens. Be patient and compassionate with yourself as you uncover layers of your inner being. When you build self-awareness, you gain the ability to shape your life intentionally. You move from simply reacting to situations to creating the life you desire based on a deep understanding of who you are and what truly matters to you. In this awareness lies freedom, strength, and the potential for profound transformation. Mastering emotional independence is about developing the strength and resilience to find stability, fulfillment, and peace within yourself, rather than relying on external factors or people to dictate your emotional state. It is not about isolation or detachment, but about creating a solid foundation where your sense of self-worth and happiness come from within. Emotional independence empowers you to engage with others authentically without losing yourself in the process. The first step in mastering emotional independence is understanding your emotions. Emotions are natural and serve as signals, guiding you toward deeper truths about your desires, fears, and unmet needs. Instead of suppressing or avoiding your emotions, learn to acknowledge and accept them without judgment. By doing so, you create space to respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Taking responsibility for your emotions is crucial. Emotional independence means recognizing that no one else is responsible for how you feel. While others' actions may influence you, your emotional responses are ultimately within your control. By owning your feelings, you reclaim your power and stop giving others the ability to dictate your inner state. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional independence. When you are attuned to your triggers, patterns, and habits, you can navigate challenges with clarity and self-compassion. Reflect on what makes you feel vulnerable or dependent on others for validation and work on addressing these areas from within. Building self-worth is an essential part of this process. Emotional independence flourishes when your sense of value is rooted in who you are, not in what others think of you. Cultivate self-esteem by acknowledging your strengths, celebrating your achievements, and treating yourself with kindness. The more you trust and appreciate yourself, the less you will seek validation from external sources. Practicing emotional regulation is key to maintaining independence. This involves developing techniques to manage your emotions constructively, such as mindfulness, deep breathing, or journaling. When you learn to soothe yourself in moments of distress, you become less reliant on others to do it for you. Setting healthy boundaries is another critical aspect of emotional independence. Boundaries are not about shutting people out, they are about protecting your emotional well-being. Learn to say no when necessary and communicate your needs clearly and respectfully. Boundaries create space for mutual respect and allow relationships to thrive without codependency. Gratitude and self-reflection also play a role in emotional independence. Regularly reflecting on your experiences and focusing on what you are grateful for helps you shift your perspective and maintain balance. It reminds you that while external events and relationships add value to your life, your happiness and peace ultimately come from within. Emotional independence does not mean avoiding relationships or emotional connections. It means entering them from a place of wholeness where you can give and receive love freely without losing your sense of self. It allows you to contribute to relationships in a meaningful way while still maintaining your individuality. Mastering emotional independence is an ongoing journey. It requires patience, practice, and a commitment to personal growth. As you cultivate this independence, you will find a greater sense of freedom and inner strength, enabling you to navigate life with confidence, resilience, and authenticity. Connecting with the universe is about recognizing the profound relationship between yourself and the vast, interconnected existence of which you are a part. It is not merely an abstract concept, but a deeply personal experience that fosters a sense of unity, purpose, and belonging. This connection goes beyond the physical world, touching on the spiritual, emotional, and energetic aspects of life. The first step to connecting with the universe is embracing stillness. In the silence of your mind, free from distractions, you can sense the rhythms of life and the subtle energies that flow through everything. Meditation is a powerful practice for quieting the mind and tuning into the universal essence. With each breath, you align yourself with the same life force that moves through the stars, oceans, and all living beings. Awareness of nature deepens your connection to the universe. Observe the sunrise, the rustling of leaves, the vastness of the night sky, or the rhythm of waves crashing against the shore. Nature is a mirror of the universe's wisdom and cycles, reminding you that you too are part of this grand design. Gratitude is another key to this connection. By expressing appreciation for the beauty, opportunities, and lessons in your life, you align yourself with the abundance of the universe. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to the infinite possibilities and resources available to you, fostering a sense of harmony and trust. Connecting with the universe also involves recognizing the power of your intentions. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are energy, and the universe responds to this energy. By cultivating positive intentions and aligning your actions with them, you participate in the co-creation of your reality. A sense of wonder and curiosity is essential. The universe is vast and mysterious, filled with phenomena that inspire awe. Allow yourself to explore these mysteries, whether through science, philosophy, spirituality, or simple observation. Wonder ignites a childlike joy and reminds you that life is a continuous journey of discovery. Recognizing your interconnectedness with others is another way to connect with the universe. Every interaction, no matter how small, is a thread in the intricate web of existence. Acts of kindness, compassion, and empathy strengthen your bond with the whole as they reflect the universal principle of unity. To connect with the universe, you must look within. The vastness of the cosmos exists within you. Your thoughts, emotions, and energy are reflections of universal forces. As you explore your inner world, you come to understand that the universe is not something outside of you, it is within you, and you are a part of it. Trust in the flow of life is a profound aspect of this connection. The universe operates in rhythms and cycles, and so does your life. By letting go of resistance and surrendering to this flow, you align yourself with the universe's wisdom, trusting that each moment unfolds as it is meant to. Connecting with the universe is not about seeking something far away, it is about realizing the unity and wholeness that already exists. It is about experiencing the awe of being alive, the joy of belonging to something greater, and the peace that comes from knowing you are an integral part of the infinite. Celebrating your being is about recognizing and honoring the miracle of your existence. It is an act of embracing yourself fully, your uniqueness, your strengths, your imperfections, and your journey. This celebration is not tied to external achievements or validation, but comes from a profound sense of self-awareness, gratitude, and joy in simply being alive. To celebrate your being, start by acknowledging the inherent value of who you are. You are not defined by your roles, accomplishments, or the expectations of others. Your worth exists simply because you are here, a unique and irreplaceable part of the vast fabric of existence. Gratitude is a powerful way to celebrate yourself. Take time to appreciate your body, mind, and spirit, the vehicle that carries you through life. Thank your heart for beating tirelessly, your mind for its creativity, your hands for their ability to create, and your feet for carrying you forward. This simple practice shifts your focus from what you lack to the abundance of what you already have. Celebrate your individuality. There is no one else in the world who thinks, feels, or sees life exactly as you do. Your perspective, your quirks, and your dreams are yours alone. Embrace your authenticity without apology, for it is what makes you extraordinary. Reflect on your journey. Celebrate not only your victories but also your struggles and the lessons they brought you. Each experience, whether joyful or challenging, has shaped you into who you are today. Honor the resilience that carried you through and the growth that continues to unfold. Take time to nourish your passions and do what makes you feel alive, whether it's creating art, dancing, exploring nature, or spending time with loved ones. These moments of joy are a way of honoring your essence. When you engage in activities that bring you happiness, you affirm the beauty of your being. Let go of the need for perfection. Celebrating your being means accepting yourself as you are, flaws and all. Self-compassion is an essential part of this celebration. Treat yourself with the kindness and understanding you would offer a dear friend. Connect with your inner self through stillness and reflection. Meditation, mindfulness, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation can help you tune into your essence. In these moments, you can feel the vastness and interconnectedness of your existence, realizing that you are both a unique individual and a part of something greater. Celebrate your being by sharing your light with the world. Acts of kindness, creativity, and love are expressions of the unique gifts you bring to life. Each time you uplift another, you affirm the significance of your existence. Finally, remember that celebrating your being is not a one-time event, but a way of living. It's about embracing each day as an opportunity to honor who you are and to live in alignment with your truth. In celebrating your being, you affirm the miracle of life itself. You acknowledge that your existence is not random but a meaningful and beautiful part of the universe. This celebration brings a profound sense of joy, peace, and purpose, allowing you to move through life with confidence and gratitude. As you embrace the celebration of your being, remember that it is not about reaching a final destination or proving anything to anyone. It is about recognizing the infinite beauty and potential that already exists within you. Each breath, each thought, each moment is a testament to the miracle of your existence. Celebrate your being not just today, but every day with gratitude, self-love, and authenticity. Stand tall in your uniqueness, walk boldly in your truth, and let your light shine unapologetically. When you honor yourself in this way, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple of joy and empowerment that touches everyone you meet. So go forth and celebrate because you are worth it, you are enough, and your very being is a gift to this world.